Hey everybody, today we're going to continue playing our Wakanda Forever deck, where we're going to try to loop as many Wakanda Forevers into one turn. We're going to try to play all 5 in one turn again. We'll see if we get it on the first try. We're going to play against Expert Klaw, so he's going to start with 28 health, and we are using the Goblin Gimmicks side set again. Alright, so we've started with Defense Network in play. We won't be able to thwart the main scheme, and we'll have an acceleration token out right away. We'll flip this main scheme and we discard decks until we find a minion. That's a good card to discard. That's an okay minion for us to deal with. So we have an Armored Guard with Tough out there, and we begin the game. So we're going to shuffle this one more time and draw our 6. It looks like I need to show my hand and grab a life meter, if I can get it over here. Okay. Starting at 11 health, because that's what Black Panther does. So what do we not need here? We don't need Make the Call. Well, yeah. We don't need Make the Call right away. We definitely don't need Falcon right away, but Falcon's not the end of the world. We'll keep Mockingbird, Falcon, Avengers Tower, and Vibranium. We're drawing 2. Okay, those are pretty good choices, and we get to search for a Black Panther upgrade. Again, I'm not going to play Wakanda Forever on this first deck pass, so I'm going to just take whatever I can, get it out of my deck. So, our turn begins. We will pay 2 for an Avengers Tower. We will exhaust Avengers Tower and pay 1, 2, 3 for a Falcon. When he comes into play, we get to reveal 3 cards here. Looks like we have 2 Treachery cards, so we'll remove 2 from this Immortal Claw setup here. And we'll leave these out so we know what's going to happen. He's going to attack me for 1+3, and then he's going to get this little doohickey that we will probably want to get rid of. Or I could let him scheme for 2 and he'd play Caught Off Guard, but that would be really bad for me. So we're going to flip. We're going to thwart away the Immortal Claw, so that'll take 10 hit points away. And Falcon will thwart right here, taking 2 off of Defense Network. We'll ready up. I'm going to discard Nick Fury, but keep Mockingbird, and draw 4 cards to get myself back up to 5. Alright, so this is a pretty good setup for getting more allies out next turn. He is going to gain a threat. He's going to attack me for 1+2 things. We're going to defend. So he's swinging for 4. We take 2. And then this is his encounter card. This other little guy is also going to swing, or he'll take a retaliate, sorry. This other little guy is going to swing at us and lose tough, but we'll take 1 more. And that'll be that. So we have defended. Okay. It's our go again. We are going to pay 2 for Maria Hill to draw us a card. And then we will play 3 Wakanda Forevers to play Mockingbird. She will stun Claw. And I think what we're going to do here is Mockingbird is going to thwart away Defense Network. And Falcon and Maria Hill will kill this Armored Guard. So 1, 1, 2 for our damage here. Neither of these are Avengers, so we couldn't use Avengers Tower, and this bonus ally slot doesn't help us until we get some honorary Avengers out here. But we're drawing 5-ish cards, and on we go. He's going to get a threat. He's not going to attack us because stunned, and he will get some pumpkin bombs as well. So we might need to get rid of some of this stuff this turn. I'm not a big fan of the stun you continuously method that I'm seeing going on here. I don't really want to use my honorary Avenger to get rid of it though, so it might stay out there for a turn. We'll see. Wow, everything needs fists right now. So we'll thwart for 2. We may as well play some of this stuff, so we'll get a pair of Panther Gloves out. We'll get Maria Hill up 1 more hit point and make her an Avenger. And we'll flip. Is there anything I really need to shuffle in? Not really. So we'll just end our turn there. We're going to discard Ancestral Knowledge and keep Emergency because he is going to scheme right here. So bad guy goes. We haven't seen any of our strength by numbers yet. We're going to have a bonkers round soon. He's going to get a threat. He's going to scheme for 2 plus something. It's going to be 4, and we're going to emergency it down to 3. And then we get an encounter card, which is yet another attachment. If Klaw ever gets to attack, he's really going to hurt us. Alrighty then. We were supposed to draw one more card. We're an alter ego form. Okay, that's better. That's better. We are going to flip. Well, we don't even need to flip right away. Well, these are all hero actions. I don't care so much about the 2 indirect. Not a big fan of keeping the stun one out, so I think we might get rid of that one first. And luckily, we have 3 wild resources to do that after we flip. So that gets rid of that guy. We definitely want Honorary Avenger Mockingbird, and I guess we can use Tactical Genius to play Wonder Man for 1, because we now have 4 allies out. We'll ready everything up. We're going to pitch this card, or before we ready up, we will thwart for 2, and Wonder Man will thwart for 1. And Mockingbird's only got 1 damage on her, so she'll also thwart for 1. Just keeping the threat low. Drawing 5 cards. Still no strength in numbers. This is insane-o. Okay. He's going to get a threat. He is going to attack us finally. So we're going to defend. He's attacking for 1, 2, 3, 4. So we take 2. He takes 1. We also discard this and take 2 indirect damage, which we are going to take 1 on Wonder Man. And Mockingbird should have 2 on her now because she's been used twice. But this will make it 3, but she's got 4 health, so she's still alive. We then get an encounter card, which tells us that he's going to scheme, so he's going to scheme for 2, 3. But nothing too dangerous yet. That was the bad guy's go. It is our turn. We are going to... Oh, we'll have him scheme for 1 less, because we can do that, right? Why not? Maria Hill will thwart for 2. We will play the Golden City. We've got 3 resources here, so we can get rid of this. Then we'll flip and draw 2 for Golden City. We do draw a strength in numbers, so we will draw 1, 2, 3 cards. And we can play Squirrel Girl and give Falcon 1 more health, I guess. Squirrel Girl will ping him for 1 when she enters play. I guess we'll have her thwart for 1 just to keep it at as low of threat as possible. So we are readying everybody up just so we know how much damage everybody has. Falcon has 2 out of 4. Maria Hill she should have 2 now out of 3. Mockingbird should have 3 out of 4. Wonder Man has 2 out of 3, and Squirrel Girl has 1 out of 2. So we are almost toasty toast dead. We're going to keep this strength in numbers because it's going to draw us insane stuff. We do empty our deck, so we get an extra encounter card this turn. Oh, we can't actually play Squirrel Girl. We'd have to discard somebody. That was a mistake. So Wonder Man would go into our deck. We didn't have Triskelion in play, and I forgot about it. Wonder Man is bye-bye. That's a bummer. Yeah, real bummer. Okay. Bad guy's turn. He gets a threat. He's going to scheme for 2 plus something. It's 2 plus 2. No emergencies this time. We get 2 encounter cards. He's going to heal 4 damage. Can only heal 3. And we're either going to spend a bunch of resources or exhaust each character we control. Exhausting all our characters sucks right now. But spending those resources also sucks. So I don't know what the right answer here is. I think we're going to spend the resources. So here's a fist. Here's a lightning bolt. And here's a science. It's our go. We're going to heal 4. We're going to draw 2. This is the second deck pass, so we need to start focusing on getting these out. So we'll strengthen numbers for 4 just to get ourselves some resources here. Alright, so now we can play Vibranium Suit. We can play the Triskelion. We can play Energy Daggers. We'll keep this last Wakanda Forever in case it's useful in the future. And we'll flip. We don't have a way to remove threats, so we're going to scheme, or we're going to create a minion this turn, unfortunately. But we're going to ready everything up. So I guess we actually will pitch this Wakanda Forever and draw 5 cards. Alright, so we're getting our last Black Panther upgrade out. He's going to gain a threat, which is going to pop this scheme. We're now searching for a minion. It's a weapons runner. No biggie. This is going to go down to 0. This guy I'll flip. He is going to attack us for 2 plus something. We'll exhaust. So 2, 3, 4. And if it damages us, exhaust our hero. So we take 1, he takes 1. It's like we barely hit him so far. The weapons runner will also hit us for 1 and take 1 from retaliate. And we get our lovely encounter card, which says he attacks us again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he'll take 1. And it's our go. So we are definitely going to play Tactical Genius. We are going to... You're at 1 health. You're at 1 health. You're at 1 health. You're the only one with health left. Let me think here for a minute. Okay. I think it's pretty safe for us to flip and play some stuff, so I think we will. I think we're going to flip. We'll have Falcon take his last damage to clear this guy out. That's kind of a bummer of a use, but we got to get rid of things. We are going to play Ancestral Knowledge to return... Well, let's return some things into our deck. Let's return an Adventures Assembled, a Strength by Numbers, and a Wakanda Forever. We'll Golden City to draw 2. We'll Strengthen Numbers to draw 3. Nothing great there. Is our Make the Call in our deck still? It is. So I think... Oh, we can have... No, because the Fifth Ally has to be an Avenger. We could play Nick Fury. That's not super effective this turn, but we've got all these resources, so we may as well do something. So we're going to play a Nick Fury, discarding Squirrel Girl. He's going to draw us 3 cards. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, yowzers. He's going to attack for 2. And that's it. So we are going to discard... I'll keep Wakanda Forever. We're actually going to keep everything in our hand and just draw 2 cards. Pretty good. He's going to get a threat. He's going to scheme for 2, 3. And then our encounter card is a Goblin Glider. Oh noes. Our go. We need to heal 4. We need to draw 2 cards. Nick Fury's toast now, by the way. I think this is mainly going to be a setup turn. So we're going to pay 2 for Wonder Man. Or no. We're going to pay 2 with Make the Call for a Squirrel Girl, who will ping him for 1. Then we will pay 1 for a Wonder Man. We'll flip, and I think we'll Strengthen Numbers for 5. So that'll be 4 cards there, and flip the deck. 1 more. So let's see here. We don't have another Strengthen Numbers. But we could still Avengers Assemble and get some action out of these guys. So I think that's worth it. The other option is we could play 1, 2, 3 Wakanda Forevers, which also seems pretty fun. I think we're close to getting him out of here, so we'll do the Wakanda Forevers for this turn. So we're going to Wakanda Forever number 1. We will remove a threat from a scheme, ping everybody engaged with us for 1, hit him for 2, heal ourselves 2, moving it to him. And then we'll Wakanda Forever number 2, removing a threat from the scheme, hit everybody in front of us for 1, move 1 from ourselves to him, and then hit him for 4. And then we'll Wakanda Forever number 3, removing a threat from a scheme, ping everybody engaged with us with 1, move 1 from ourselves to him, which will cycle him to the next phase, so he's going to gain tough. And then the 4 will clear his tough, so he's going up to 22 hit points. And we probably need 1 more deck cycle to get all those Wakanda Forevers back, but we'll see how things go. Readying everybody up. Back at full health, things look great. We're drawing 3. Plus 5 next turn seems good. So he's going to get a threat. He's going to attack us for 3 plus something. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Oh my gosh, maybe I should have defended. He takes 1 from Retaliate. Woot woot. Encounter cards, and I think we reshuffled our deck last turn, so we actually have 2 encounter cards to deal with. We take 2 and Klaw heals 2. That's not good. And a minion with tough. Oh no. Alright, it is our go. We don't have any card draw on this side, which kind of sucks. We do have, well, I guess, yeah, we kind of have card draw. Drawing 5 cards. That's a lot of their cards. Huh? We're going to, well, thwart. Then we'll Wakanda, not Wakanda Forever. We will Avengers Assemble to ready everybody. We will now play Wakanda Forever. We will ping everybody engaged with us for 1, because Energy Daggers is not an attack, so we can still get that off. We can then move, we can hit this guy for 2. We'll move 1 from ourselves to this little guy. We'll hit him for 2, and that's it. Then we will probably flip and heal. We will probably Ancestral Knowledge with Nick Fury. What do we not want in here anymore? We've got 4 Wakanda Forevers in here. That's kind of bad. Both are Avengers Assembled. So we'll put those back into our deck to set up another combo. We're going to draw 2 with Golden City. We'll draw 5 more. Alright, let's get this Avengers Mansion out into play. We've been waiting for that. And that'll be it. We're going to draw 1. He's going to get a threat. He's going to scheme for 3 plus something. 3 and this guy comes into play. But we can reduce that by 2. So he schemes for 1. This little guy schemes for 1, and we get an encounter card, which is that he schemes again. Oh no, hold on. Oh yeah, he does scheme again. Okay, so he schemes and gets an acceleration token. And he schemes for, well, there's the scheme card. Technically hasn't resolved yet. So I'm shuffling. He schemes for 1 and heals 2, or 3 and heals 2. Still at full health. Alright, it is our go. We are going to Golden City and Avengers Mansion for 3 cards. We'll strengthen numbers for 5 cards, which decks us out. We got 2 Wakanda Forevers in our deck. There's our deck out encounter card. We have 2 Wakanda Forevers in our hand, 3 in our deck, and we get 4 more cards to draw from that strength of numbers. So, didn't get a bunch of Wakanda Forevers, but we did get, well, we have to go to a hero side before we can do that. So we are going to flip. We are going to pay 4. For a Avengers Assembled. Ready all these dudes. I guess I should have attacked first, so we'll kill this guy first. Everybody's ready again, so we can strengthen numbers again. Alright, we only got 3 Wakanda Forevers again. That's kind of disappointing. But we're going to use it. So Wakanda Forever number 1, we will remove a threat from the scheme. We'll hit everybody engaged with us for 1. We will hit him for 2, and we'll move 2 from ourselves to him. We'll use this card to get rid of this Goblin Glider that we've been forgetting about. We'll use Ancestral Knowledge to do another Wakanda Forever. So again, here we're going to remove a threat from a scheme, hit everybody engaged with us for 1, hit this guy for 2, and then move 2 from ourselves to him. Then we'll play Wakanda Forever again. Threat from the scheme, 1 to everybody engaged with us, move 1 from ourselves to him, and then hit him for 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm still a 3, which is really, really good. So I'll hit him for 1, 2, 3. And then what's in my discard pile? Is there a Nick Fury chilling in there? There's a Shuri. That's not as great. I was thinking I could make the call with something, but I don't think it's even worth it. I think we're just going to get rid of some stuff and draw our 2 cards to end the turn. My allies that are doing nothing for me are just going every which way. He's going to get 2 threat. He is going to attack us for 2 plus something, and we will defend. So 2, just 2. So we don't even take any damage, and he takes a retaliate damage. We have 2 encounter cards to deal with. The first one is we take 2, and he heals 2. The second one is we're looking for a side scheme. Good thing the Immortal Claw just went away. Alright, this guy gets 4 threat on him and is a hazard card, but Claw's at 4 health. We can just play Nick Fury and pop him when it's our turn. So it's our go. We'll try to get the combo off though, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drawing 5 cards. We do get an Avengers Assembled, so we can pay 4. Oh. Before we do that, this flips. We get one of these. We'll pay 4 for an Avengers Assembled to ready everybody. We'll strengthen numbers again for 5 more cards. Wow, only 2 Wakanda Forevers after all of that. That's a little disappointing. Let's pay 4 for a Nick Fury, which will make us discard 2 allies. But he'll draw us 3 cards. Still only 2 Wakanda Forevers. Okay, we can still kill him with this. So Wakanda Forever, remove a threat from a scheme. Oops. Hit him for 1 from Energy Daggers. Move 1 from ourselves to him. Oops, 1 is down. 1, and then 1 from ourselves to him for Vibranium Suit. And then we'll hit him for 4 with Panther Claws. Bingo bango dead. We did it. So this is the Wakanda deck. It's a pretty fun deck. I'll pull the deck list over again just so you guys can see it. So this Wakanda deck is pretty interesting. Very few upgrades. You're really counting on Honorary Avenger to get yourself to 5 Avengers. You're going to take advantage of Triskelion and Avengers Tower to get 5 allies out and try to combo strengthen numbers and Avengers Assembled in the same turn. I might drop 1 Emergency for another Avengers Assembled. I like Emergency in the solo version just because I have to sit in Alter Ego a lot and I want to make sure I have everything I can do to survive. So again, this deck, you're going to go through 3 deck passes to set up your combo. That first deck pass, your entire goal is just get 5 of these allies in play. And you need to play Shuri, Mockingbird, or Maria Hill first and get those honorary Avengers on them because you only have 3 Avenger allies in your deck. You also need to get out Avengers Tower and the Triskelion that first pass through, and ideally Golden City and stuff like that. Second pass through, In this pass through, you're really going to focus on getting your 4 Black Panther upgrades out. So we did really good in this last game. We got all 4 Black Panther upgrades out about halfway through, so we could start playing Wakanda Forever's earlier. And the third deck pass through, you can use this combo again, which you can also use in the second one to get those cards out. But yeah, you'll use this combo again, get all those Wakanda Forevers in your hand, and just play them over and over and over again. You can see resource spread is fairly even. You get a ton of wild resources as Black Panther, so he's really good at handling all those attachments that Klaw got into play. So if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Check out our podcast on Podbean or any podcasting platform. We're Marvel Champions Monthly, putting out monthly issues of our Marvel Champions. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great weekend.